Hey y'all, how you doing today? It's Monday, the 23rd of September, and today I'm dropping my first video on my new channel. On Instagram, I've been known as KDiggsEDC525, and now I'm changing it up to Blade Boss EDC. So this channel will be Blade Boss, and on Instagram I'll be Blade Boss as well. So Blade Boss EDC is the new channel and the new Instagram handle. So with that said, I have a review. We're fresh off a syndicate. We're like a week, maybe a week and a day off a syndicate. I'm got the Keenison hat on. I got the Oz Machine shirt on from Syndicate Makers. And I'm excited to show you guys a knife that I got from the show that blew me away just by the simplicity and the price point and the materials used. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the American Blade Works. You can see that there, AmericanBladeWorks.com. Okay, it's a little Altoids tin, totally small. And what we got in here is we have the mini slip joint that they just did. Okay. Now I have an extra pivot because the one that I got, I didn't notice, had a little bit of a snail on it, so I got a new pivot for it. They sent it to me. Mike and Carrie, I believe it's Mike and Carrie. Give me a second. Yep, Mike and Carrie Martin over at American Blade Works sent that to me, no charge, just right, boom, 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 and I got it. So let's go ahead and take this baby out, set her to the side, and this is what we're looking at here, guys. It's a mini slip joint. It is, oh, I guess there's a little, there was a little oil coming out of the pivot. I just replaced the rear pivot. So anyway, this is it. The overall length closed is 3 inches, really small. So this is like a 5th pocket knife kind of. There's no clip. Again, this is a slip joint, which I don't really collect, but updated materials, updated design, updated stuff. I mean, it looks really nice, and the price is $150, guys, for a USA made high quality forever slip joint. You know, when knives are made of titanium and steels that are just gonna go forever, they're forever knives. So 150 bucks. You got titanium scales, milled. You also have a captive pivot on this side. You have 2 screws here. You have 2 screws on the back, which are actually T7s, a little kind of weird, but the pivot is T15, no problems. And you can see it says made in the USA. Bam, baby. So what we have here, like I said, this one in particular for this run, he did acid wash titanium scales. Very nice. With some milling. He did a 420 stainless back spring. He's using stainless hardware. And then we have magancut steel for the blade. Okay. Now the walk and talk is beautiful on this. I mean, there is no play anywhere. And when it locks, I mean, it locks. You know, there's no play at all on this. It's a Warney, which the blade is 2.5 inches. So it's just big enough to keep Chicago legal. I'm in Chicago, so this is a Chicago legal blade. It's also this one's blasted and stonewashed, something like that. It's humbled and stonewashed. I'm blasted stonewashed, but you can see it's got that really nice finish. It's got that fuller there. Beautiful design. I mean, the whole design, even with like just, I have normal size hands, I guess you could say, and I can still get a 4-finger purchase, especially in the reverse grip like this. Chances are you're just going to be cutting little things open with this because it's a slip joint, but it's a badass little knife, I'm not going to lie. it's dead centered. I mean, when it comes down, it is dead centered. You can see that. And like I said, the walk and talk, beautiful, beautiful. My overall thoughts on this knife is, how could it get any better for a slip joint with updated design, updated materials, an American-made company making the things themselves. Not huge drops, just small stuff. They didn't bring even that many to Syndicate. There was like 5 anodized ones, and I'm not sure exactly how many of these ones, but I was just glad I was able to get this, because, you know, my first, when we got into Syndicate, the first table I went to was one I'm going to be doing in a couple days, Maverick Concepts. But when I saw this after, I was like, yo, I need that, because I don't have a slip joint. Nothing really calls to me. Those old school designs, things like that, I'm not a huge fan of. Like all that nickel silver, the shields, the, you know, the GEC. Like, I don't know. It just, Jack Wolf makes good, nice looking things, but they're all manufactured in China. So unfortunately, I don't I don't support Chinese manufacturing. So this is a fantastic knife for the money, $150. If they do a drop, I would definitely keep an eye on it. American Blade Works has a couple other models. For instance, the Model 1, very popular button lock model that they had at the show, with a bunch of different inlays, mill, good steel, and they're like $400. American made. So if you guys have a chance, take a look into the American Blade Works here stuff, and see if, you know, maybe if you have a chance and you want to grab one. If you see it on the secondary for a good price, grab it if you want one like this. I mean, it's nice for me because I live in Chicago and there are blade length restrictions, so perfect for me. You know, I don't know about you guys, but and again, just perfectly dead. And the other thing is, it's a fairly thick blade stock, right? But just look at how this comes down to the tip that it comes down to. I mean, it's so thin behind the edge. It's just such a hardcore slicer. Let's see if I can find something. Hold on. Okay. We'll just do a little bit of this, okay? It's a slicer. To say the very least, it's a slicer. So, again, if you guys have a chance to grab one of these, you see one of these, and you're wondering about these, fantastic. On my blade bar scale that goes to 10, I'd give it a solid 8.999. Just because, no, you know what? I'm going to go with a straight 9 out of 10, blade bar style. Because of the value, because of the updated materials, the design, the access to the maker, and all the other information. This little filler here is there for a little bit of traction. If you want to be opening it from that area, it might be the best way to open and close it. Just so you guys know, the filler's there. But gorgeous knife, tiny little thing. It's just as big as my middle finger, which is right around 3¼ inches. So it's a small little guy. It's a 3-inch overall closed. I think it's 5.5 inches overall open. So here, let's just confirm that really quick before I sign off. So let's see. Yep, 5.5 inches overall length open. So anyway, hope you guys have a great day. It's Monday. I'll be posting again in a couple of days about that Maverick and the Maverick Concepts Ren. And we'll go from there. But this is the first one I'm doing, the American Blade Works Mini Slip Joint. So have a good day, guys. Blade Boss signing off.